Good morning and welcome to Bonjour here at Hunkeler Innovation Days. Jacques and I are going to cover the show during the next 4 days, and our first guest at the Bonjour is Annette from HP and Daniel from Hunkeler. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Very exciting.
I must say that putting up a show like this, I mean, even for HP, this is grand, isn't it?
Fantastic. Thank you for having us. It's wonderful.
And what about you, Daniel? You have become a CEO since the last Innovation Days. Can you feel the pressure on your shoulders already, or?
Yeah, you know, since the 1st of January, there is some additional pressure, no question about it. But trust me, I mean, we are going to stay Hunkeler, even with having Daniel now as a CEO.
That's good to hear. I heard that you flew in from the States yesterday. It was a little hiccup. I hope this will
just arrived this morning, actually.
Oh, really? So you just
I think you came from a taxi from an airport, didn't you?
So you came straight for croissants and coffee here.
Thank you.
We should have coffee.
So yeah,
cheers.
I was going to thirsty. Cheers.
Top of the morning.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit. I mean, since when have you been on board with Hunkeler, basically?
You know, I was actually joining Hunkeler in 2016, in the end of 2016, and funny enough, Innovation Days 2017 was my very first Innovation Days as a newbie in the company, and it was already overwhelming back then.
Yeah, and it just keeps growing, right? And one of the things that also must be very interesting for HP, and especially with your job, is that if you look at Hunkeler, I think of Hunkeler as a company that was mainly in the transactional world in the beginning, right? And if you look at the show today, full color, with the Advantage 2200, I mean, you have taken a step further into basically conquering the commercial space, right?
Yeah, well, I hope you're right, and we don't want to be too boastful, but we're very excited to be here, and thank you for having us, because the opportunity to bring a press here, this is the first time we're running the Advantage 2200 in Europe, so fantastic opportunity, thank you. We don't travel lightly, we bring an entire press, because there's no better way to actually show customers the color that we can achieve, and with the innovation on the printhead technology, we continue to get more and more, along with the ink and with the paper. So we've got some exciting announcements that we're making here to cover more color gamut.
I can't help think about, because when I saw your American launch, when I saw you on some of my colleagues' channels, I mean, it felt to me like this was your baby, right?
This is definitely the team's baby. Yeah. It's been a lot of years in the working, because the first press, the series, the whole platform of the T200s, we have a lot of very happy customers around the world, and we took all of those learnings and we stretched ourselves to go even further. And so the product of that here is the Advantage 2200.
One of the questions we have asked during the interviews of all your premier partners was like, the last question was a little bit of a joke, but also a little bit serious. Finishing or printing first? So what is your take on that?
That's a tough question right here. but if I jump quickly in, you know, I think it is not the chicken and the egg question. Then it really goes with each other. You really have to make the proper decision with both together. And also with our motto, which we have about next level automation, that's actually what it is. You need to bring those things together, and then it's going to work out for you.
And that is, of course, like the reason why I also find the question a little bit funny is because you need each other, right? And the good, strong partnership that you have with each other. I take that sometimes somebody reaches out to you guys, and sometimes out to you guys, and then you find the right solution for the customers, right?
Going back to your chicken and egg, you don't have a chicken without the egg and the egg without the chicken, so.
But basically, and we obviously had a little chat beforehand, before coming out, and as you say, you've been 3-4 years at Hunkeler's. Back in the day, we had like the idea, when is the right time? That's a bit the reason why I came here this year. It's all my first time I come to Hunkeler.
Maybe you will be overwhelmed as well, Jacques.
It's starting quite well here.
Yeah. So. Now, maybe just jumping quickly back to you started off to talk about transactional back then, and if I see how the whole business has transformed, just to run quickly some numbers. I mean, going back to 17, 18, I mean, Hunkeler was really based on about 45% of transactional. Now today, 2022, it's actually 27%.
Right.
However, now be careful, our market actually grew over that time on 35%. So in reality, that transactional portion, which is 27, is still a very important part of our business.
Yeah, but that's what's going to that part actually. So the commercial printers, let's say, or the commercial applications that serve. So has that something that you've been developing? That's what we see now here over the last 3 years, basically, to really get into those markets.
And I give right over to Annette on that. Then yes, that's a transforming part where the collaboration comes, where we finally get the printing quality which is necessary on that one.
Yeah, so thanks for throwing me that one, because to go from mono, we have tremendous amount of mono opportunities for growth as well. Transaction is not going to go away. A lot of different kind of like medicine booklets and things that are, like you're thinking, what's the demand? That's a huge
volume,
growth,
yeah.
right? And all folded brochures. And then what we've been able to do with coloring go up into even children's coloring, or full children's books, color books, as well as cookbooks and things like that, gives you that whole breadth. And then you get up to the highest demand of high value marketing collateral with just brilliant depth of color and color saturation. So to be able to do that, that is where the inkjet capabilities with the drop weights, the density of the color, the gamut that we can reach, tied with, and what we're showing at the show here is it's a very exciting Color Pro paper, inkjet coated media that is really dialed in specifically to our ink. And that's also, so it's a combination of things. It's within the printing, what we've been able to do with the ink, the press, the print heads, and then to the finishing. And the Hunkeler innovations is just amazing, both at the front end and downstream, to be able to finish it.
That's what we've been seeing in the last couple of years, as you say. So that step up, really, that quality step up, and then again the step up in finishing that comes along with it. That's amazing. So
we are unfortunately a little bit on a time leash because you are very busy, both of you. So before I will let you go, I know we could talk probably all morning, right?
We have to go.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, 15 minutes flies fast,
we have more
right?
samples to do.
Yeah, that's true.
but I can assure you we'll come by anyway. So.
But I was just thinking that having the show, we talked a little bit about how great it is, but what is your expectations? I mean, commercially and face-to-face interaction, things like that. Maybe could be a great note to end on.
Well, and this is my first Hunkeler and Innovation Days. Yes, because I stepped into this role just last year. What my team has said is a big thank you, because it is the premier event for us to have one-on-one conversations with customers and with partners and show the end-to-end workflow. And so customers are coming here, they're able to see their samples printed, and that's why we're here, is to help them build their business, help them understand how they can get the most out of our technology. And today, in the macroeconomics of the price crunch on energy, the efficiency that's needed to be able to combat the labor savings, that's the combined story here. We've got a winning combination. So.
And Annette, what you are going to see, this is also the most efficient show which you ever have attended. Then, our industry, it's all about efficiency, and that's exactly what we are celebrating here as well. Then every single conversation which you are going to have here, it's with somebody valuable.
Very good.
And what I like about this show as well is that I think that Hans Gut, one of your good colleagues, said many years ago to me that this is a show where you see end-to-end solutions, not so much champagne and not so much of all the funny things, but actually work in progress. And last thing I want to say, which must be funny for you too, you have a chance to see all your competitors in the eyes here, right?
Right.
So no champagne, that's what he meant with efficiency.
Yeah, efficiency. Yeah.
But it's a touch and feel exhibition. Yeah. And that's what our customer want to have.
Yeah.
Well,
it's only the first day, so.
Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed our little Bonjour. And to our audience, I just want to thank you for watching this Bonjour. There will be another one tomorrow. And thank you to Annette and to Daniel for being part of the opening of our show here. So thank you very much.
Morten, thanks.
Thank you. Morten, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.